In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit. In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
In pursuit.
Amen. Amen. Man, I think this is big, and I'll go.
The message is clear.
Yeah, this is big. I think there's a question that I can spin off of that, and I can answer mine, and then y'all can answer this if you want. But the question would be to anybody that's listening and to anybody that's obviously in this room, what would you struggle to leave behind if Jesus asked you to? I think for a long time, what would you struggle to leave behind if Jesus asked you to? I think for a long time, I clutched success and the life insurance industry and wealth and all these different things. I clutched it for so long. And Jesus was asking me to leave it behind for a while because I hit this wall. Because my skill set wasn't any worse than some of these people that was making more money than me. And my work ethic wasn't any worse than some of these people that was making more money than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit a wall. I was like, why? I hit a wall because Jesus was asking me to give it up. But I wasn't listening because I wasn't seeking. Right? Which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For y'all, maybe it's something that's in the past or maybe it's still something that you right now. But what would you struggle to leave behind if Jesus asked you to?
I think for me it's two parts. One, definitely the chase of success and wealth. That was definitely a big one that I am much better at letting go of now than I ever have been before. And then two, I would have to say family. That has been a big one that I've been working on for sure. That if I had to, if Jesus was like, yo, like you gotta leave your siblings behind, you gotta leave your parents behind, your wife behind. God, dog, Lord. Ain't no other way. I'll do it, but I just want to make sure there's no other option.
I think that too. That goes back to like the whole living life with an open hand. I think too, if God knows, you're like, okay, listen, God, please don't take my family. I will give them up willingly if that's the only way that you feel like I can enter into your presence and enter into your kingdom.
100%.
Right. But please don't take them away from me. Like I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you on that. That's tough. That's different for sure.
I think for me, and this may not, I thought I was tripping when I first heard it because the first answer that popped in my mind was my wife. I was like, man, if I have to give, I love my wife more than anything in this world. Mm-hmm. And I can honestly say that because, man, that woman is, I'm about to be like one of them preachers on Sunday. That's my wife. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason why I say this is because for a long time, bro, I chose my girlfriend, now my wife, right? Chose my girlfriend when I knew I should have chose God. Mm-hmm. And that's me being real.
That's so valid.
And that's me being like, for all the dudes out there, like, choose God because that's the only way you're gonna make that relationship better.
Okay. So, because you're going somewhere now, you got it. Now you got us.
Oh Lord.
So
that's good.
For a long time, you was trying to make the horizontal right, but the vertical wasn't right.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Can you speak to the difference now that you're not disrespectful to your woman? You're not rude. You're not unkind. You're not unloving to your woman because that's all in here. But your priority is the vertical first because that takes care of the horizontal. Can you talk about the difference between what it is now that's your priority versus what it was?
And I'm gonna tell you this. I've realized that all that pressure and all of those tight feelings of I have to do right disappeared when I started focusing on God. Because what I was foolish and was blind to see, that my wife is also God's daughter.
Yes, sir.
She's not just my wife. She wasn't just my girlfriend. And with that, I tried to take some type of authority over my wife. And I'm not talking about authority like, oh, do what I say what I do. What I'm talking about is ownership of I'm the reason why she's unhappy. I'm the reason why we're struggling in this dorm room right now and we eating ramen noodles. I'm the reason why she's not having the best day at work. I'm the reason why she's not feeling love. I'm the reason why that everything is making her mad. No, fool. Like, bro, if you try to take responsibility for all of that, bro, you will never make your wife happy. And this is me telling dudes, you will never make your wife happy if you're pursuing her happiness. At some point, you got to drop that I want to be the perfect man junk. Because honestly, bro, I took pride in, I'm the perfect man for my girl. Until, God is funny, he put me in a situation where I wasn't perfect anymore due to my own actions.
Major facts. Wow.
So when I say that, the difference of that horizontal and that vertical, one, less stress, less responsibility. Because, dude, that's God's daughter, bro. He know how to check her. He know how to put her right. And it's not my job to do so.
Yeah.
And when I focus on God and I'm saying, hey, guys, you know what? For example, me and my wife right now are extremely locking in on, and this is from Lex and Kaylee, shout out y'all, of not coming into agreement with frustration. Though we are frustrated, it is not my job to tell her, you're frustrated, and you need to talk to me better, and you need to treat me better. Communicate, yes. But at some point, bro, you can't teach your wife a lesson. You can't do that. You can't teach your wife a lesson. You are not going to sit up here and try to tell her to pull out a school book. Sorry, dog. Like, I'm going to get hit over the head. I don't know about y'all.
Real quick.
Real quick. Not Tom and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, that's real.
so when I've realized that it's not my job to try to like, and maybe, bro, I've got this from media and TV and the dude who trains his girl to do, bro, that's fake.
Yeah.
Bro, you sound silly. I'm telling you, any dude come to me talking what they're talking, like, yeah, I got her right.
Yeah. Nah, that's facts.
Bro, what is you talking about?
Right.
Bro, knucklehead, if you don't get on my face. Yeah.
In pursuit.
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 In pursuit.